everyone, and welcome back to Dynamic Touch. There are a lot of new viewers, and I would like to say thank you so much for joining our online community. It really means a lot to us. Secondly, a lot of you have been wanting me to do an update on my heat training journey, so I decided to do it now. For those of you who have recently joined, I am in my 3rd year of heat training. A few years back, I decided to embark on a journey as a natural hair experiment to try and find a non-toxic, natural way to stretch my curls while promoting heat-conscious ways of styling hair and developing new products that put tightly coiled hair first. I ended up loving wearing my hair like this, and will probably continue for years to come. I also plan to continue to document the process. So let's get into my update. But before that, I would like to say one last thing. There is no one correct way to heat train natural hair. Just like there are tons of ways to be natural, there are tons of ways to be a heat train natural as well. There are a lot of heat train naturals out there on YouTube, TikTok, and other social media platforms. We all are very different and prioritize different things concerning our hair journey. For me, I prioritize heat-conscious hair care, which is why 3 years later, I still have the vast majority of my curls. And I also prioritize being versatile. It was very important to me to keep my curl pattern as long as possible because I personally like the versatility of having both curly hair and straight hair. I do not like to commit to one type of hairstyle, so I really love that I still have my afro, despite this afro not being my natural curl pattern. The curl patterns that you see in my heat training updates are not my natural curl pattern. I have very tight, coily, coarse hair, and because I have been heat training over the course of a couple years, my curls have stretched out to more of a 3C, 3B in some areas. As time goes on and I continue to use heat, I know that my curls will get looser and looser, but I am fine with it as long as my hair is on some type of gradient. So what do I mean by my hair existing on a gradient? So earlier on, I noticed that a lot of women who are heat trained naturals, whether they have naturally looser curl patterns like 3B, or they have a tighter curl pattern like me, your hair will have a gradient to it. And I ended up finding this out when I was doing my series called Celebrities Who Are Heat Trained Naturals. If you haven't checked it out, feel free to check it out. I'll link those videos down below. So these women who use heat tend to have looser curls towards the bottom, and as you climb up the hair shaft, the hair gets tighter and tighter at the roots, creating a gradient. So loose hair at the bottom and tight hair at the top. That is what I try to emulate when it comes to my personal heat training journey. Now, there's different types of gradients. So some girls are 4B and they have waves. They have waves in their hair. They do not have a coarse curl or coil to their hair. It can be quite jarring to see someone with waves at the bottom of their hair and their natural pattern at the top of their hair. So my goal for gradient curls is always to create a more seamless pattern throughout my hair by using heat responsibly. So that's what I do, and that's always what I strive for. In order to be a heat trained natural, you have to straighten your hair. Some women only keep their hair straight for 2 weeks at a time, but my routine over the past couple years has enabled me to keep my hair straight for 2 months. I do have a method that allows me to remove buildup from my scalp. I wear my hair straight for 2 months, and I would say that wearing my hair straight and out for 2 months has really opened my eyes to how regular straight hair is. As I always say, maybe some people might think it's a little bit too much, but once you have a solid routine and you're used to wearing your hair straight and out 24/7, 7 days a week, it's very underwhelming to wear your hair straight. My straight hair routine has pretty much stayed the same except for a few small changes. I know that in the last video, I told everyone that I was working on the synthetic hair project, which I ended up completing. FYI, during this time, my hair was completely out. I would install the units with clip-ins or bobby pins so that I could stay dedicated to my straight hair routine while developing a product that helps to extend the life of synthetic hair. I also would like to thank everyone who purchased the hair rehab fiber oil, and if you have any questions, feel free to email us. So I plan on discussing the few changes that I have to my hair routine while simultaneously responding to some comments that I have seen in the comment section down below. The first concern or comment that I have seen in the comment section is comments about how my hair seems to be weighed down. Now, this might not be everyone's cup of tea. But I do this on purpose, and here is why. Here is what my hair looks like on day 1 of flat ironing it. It looks way down, and this was done on purpose. Here is what my hair looks like the next day. As you can see, my hair is already significantly lighter, and basically this keeps happening. My hair gets lighter and lighter. Here is what my hair looks like sometime later. Very soft, shiny, and weightless, not weighed down at all. It's soft and flowy. And here is what my hair looks like 4 weeks later. I know. Crazy, right? As you can see, my hair is still very flowy, very soft, very lightweight. It's not as light as my hair was when I had first flat ironed my hair, but it's still pretty lightweight if you ask me for 4 weeks. It still has shine. So don't be deceived by my initial results. My hair has a natural progression of how it will look during the first month of my silk press. Another thing that keeps my hair very lightweight and soft and keeps my hair from looking way down and greasy is the New Growth Softener Serum. So you guys know about this time last year, I was really struggling with finding a hair serum or something to put on my scalp that would help my scalp from being like very itchy, because I do have dry skin, so it's very important to me to continue to oil my scalp or lubricate my scalp in some way. My hair used to be very weighed down. It was very greasy because I needed to have some relief from my dry scalp. There was literally nothing on the market that catered to coarse, coily hair that was straightened. And I tried everything. I tried the Olaplex oil, I tried other oils, nothing. And I mean nothing would work. So we at Dynamic Touch ended up creating a hair gloss in the New Growth Softener Serum. So you guys can see I do have the New Growth Softener Serum in Feather Light. So I do not use the deep line until I get closer to month 2 of my hair being straight. So usually I will start activating the deep line at 4 to 5 weeks, okay? So this is what my scalp care is looking like so far. See that? So there's 2 different ways you can use the New Growth Softener Serum, and I'm going to show you. So with all of our products, even the wig products that we have, so we have something called fiber oil. All of our products, we work in drops. That way you can avoid overusing the product. I don't listen to this sometimes, I just let it rip. But for the consumers, don't be like me, work in drops. A little bit goes a long way. I just want to quickly show you guys the consistency of this product. So you guys can see through the bottle the consistency of the product. It moves. I'll also include a clip of the product running down our model's hand in the commercial that we had. There's no need to dump this product. A little bit goes a long way. So if you just took 1 syringe full like this, it will literally coat your hair. There's no need to use this much product. We want to work in drops. We want control. We do not want to weigh our hair down. We want our presses to last, right? Look at that. Look at how it moves. It's an excellent product for straight hair people. Also for any style where you do not want to coat your hair or weigh your hair down with heavy oils, this serum is perfect for you. Usually I apply this to my new growth, but I have very dry scalp, especially in the winter. And so I like to apply it on my scalp. So people who normally have oily scalp, you want to keep this product from on your scalp. So I'm about to show 2 different ways of applying the product. One for oily, one for dry. So this is how you would apply the product if you have oily scalp. So you see how my hair is parted? As you go through your straight hair routine or journey, most of y'all know that your hair is constantly growing, right? You know, I know, everyone knows. Every second of the day, your hair is growing. You can tell because your hair grows on your body every day, right? So your hair on your head is no different than your body hair, okay? As you are going throughout your straight hair journey, there's gonna come a time your new growth, it's stacking on each other, okay? Your new growth is coming in and it's becoming difficult. So if you have oily scalp, you wanna work in drops. You wanna take the product and you're going to apply it along the sides of your hair. You do not wanna apply, you wanna apply directly to the new growth, okay? And you wanna rub it in to your hair. You see that? So a lot of the times people tell us that our product foams. You can already see, you want to take it and you want to apply it in drops. And you want to massage it into your new growth. So they will normally apply it at nighttime, wake up in the morning before they begin to manipulate their hair. So if you have dry scalp like me, you still need to be careful and you need to work in drops. And what I do is that I just work in drops and I apply it to my actual scalp. I take it and I massage it all over. So you want to use this opportunity to really spread the product out and make the most out of the product in which you are using. If you have any spots where your hair is itching, if it's dry, if you feel like you have dryness and flaking on your hair on your edges, as long as you didn't use edge control, you didn't use any wax products, any products that are going to form a strong barrier film, and when it comes in contact with the serum will cause little balls of blackness, okay? This is why a lot of hairstylists as well, they are turning against edge control, and that'll be a video for a topic later, so I'm definitely talking about that. But as long as you didn't use any edge control or any waxy type of product on your edges, you can just take a couple drops of this and massage it into your hairline and onto your face right here. You can even do your sideburns as well. I also, this is off the books, I also use this as a lightweight facial serum. Especially if I feel like my face is very dry, I'll take a little bit and drop into my hands and put into my face, which is why I do not put the syringe onto my scalp. I want to keep the syringe as clean as possible, right?
The second concern I saw in the comment section that some people were saying was about how thin my hair looked when I showed a short clip of me applying a hot oil treatment in my previous video. And I would like to say, when I flat iron my hair is really straight. I don't add any curls or anything to create body and volume. Some people, when they straighten their hair, they will add curls or they will wrap their hair and then put it underneath the blow dryer to create dimension and volume. I don't care much about that. I just flat iron my hair and leave it alone. I truly have no interest in styling my hair whatsoever. If I have to style my hair currently, I will just throw on a synthetic wig. In the past, when I was styling my hair and I would straighten my hair, I would just pop on my weave if I had to do something special. So I've never been someone interested in styling and curling my hair. Also, if I were to curl and style my hair, I would like something that's very simple and not a hassle, and something that you wouldn't have to add excess heat in order to obtain a specific look. So you guys saw previously what my hair looked like curly. This is what my hair looked like blow dried. And this is what my hair looks like when I have sweated it out and it has begun to revert. My hair only gets like this when I don't take care of my hair and I give up on my routine. For example, sleeping without wrapping my hair, etc. This is when the texture in my hair begins to come back full force. And you can see that my hair is still very straight. It just begins the reversion process. The next question I would like to answer is those concerning the REVAIR dupe. So we've gotten some emails and someone wanted me to do a side-by-side comparison. So here it is. Please keep in mind that I have been heat training my natural hair for 3 years. So the final look could be different if you are not a heat trained natural. Please refer to the original experiment video to see results on non-heat trained tightly coiled hair. As you can see from the video of the REVAIR side, my hair is very straight and sleek. When using the REVAIR for my blowouts plus the rest of my routine, the result led to pin straight hair, which is highly impressive. And I would just like to note that this is on the old REVAIR, not the new one that has currently come up. If you guys want us to review the new version, just let us know down below. We'll put it on our list and also think about it. A lot of people are new to the REVAIR, and I've seen a lot of people talking about it and it's trending online, but they do not know that the REVAIR comes with a learning curve, and this learning curve is kind of extreme. Thank God I have a free resource, aka my sister, who has been using the REVAIR for 4 years. She has a free resource video, so I want you guys to check it out. It's gonna give you a really solid technique on how to use the REVAIR to get better results. It not only gets the roots as straight as possible, but it also gets the length of the hair as straight as possible. And that is the major trick when it comes to using the REVAIR and getting the most out of the REVAIR. The results from the REVAIR was very sleek, but I truly was surprised at what the REVAIR dupe could do when I first used it. As you can see from this video, the REVAIR dupe plus the other steps in my routine left me with very good results, although this side of my hair has more texture and body than the other side of my hair. I don't mind the texture, so basically the REVAIR dupe to me is pretty similar to the REVAIR when I flatten my hair. To be honest, I think I prefer the side that's more coarse than the side that's more flat. That's just my personal preference, but all in all, I like both sides. I just ended up liking the REVAIR dupe far better.
So I'm gonna be honest, so the REVAIR dupe, as you guys can see, it's effortless, it's weightless. It's a little bit more coarser, it has more texture than the side. I think you can kind of tell. The REVAIR side is just giving more of a sleek, bone straight type of silk press type thing. And this, I guess some people would consider this a silk press, but it's still weightless, but it's not like bone straight. It has more texture in it, which is fine. As you guys can see side by side, you really cannot tell the difference. This side is just slightly more like sleeker, and it's definitely more flat. This side has more like body to it. I would just like to add quickly that both of these sides have good results to me personally. They both have pros and cons with the actual REVAIR versus the REVAIR dupe. As you can see, the REVAIR dupe side has more texture, which I love, while the REVAIR is more flowy. Ultimately, I chose to stick with the REVAIR dupe because I believe it has a more heat conscious approach. And for me, that is very important because I feel like anything that is more heat conscious will help me to reach longer lengths of hair. And because the results are so similar, I'm willing to go with the more heat conscious approach in order to reach my hair length goals.
So I ended up using the REVAIR dupe for 6 months so far, and I like it, so I plan on continuing to use it for 6 more months. I really want to see what the REVAIR dupe can do for a year of straightening my hair. That would be really amazing if my results can get better and better, and my technique can get better and better with time. And then after the year is up, I actually want to try the new Pattern Beauty blow dryer. I have been seeing advertisements for this blow dryer for a couple of months now, and I have a feeling that this blow dryer is really awesome. I'm really interested in the unique attachments that it has, so I can't wait to try it out, but I'm gonna wait until the 6 months is over and then think about purchasing this blow dryer. So this is what my hair originally looked like 3 years ago, and here is how far my hair has grown now. I can't believe that I am currently at my goal, which has always been to have bra strap length hair. You guys might not know, but I am very tall, and so reaching bra strap length hair seems to take forever. So that's all I have to update you guys on. So I can't wait for you guys to see the final results at the end of this year of my complete goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, per usual, comment them down below. We try to get to as many people as possible, but there are a lot of comments to go through. And thank you so much for subscribing, and we'll see you next time on Dynamic Touch.